You've probably seen what a big budget studio film set looks like before, but a short film? That's a whole other reality. Today, we'd like to show you a small glimpse of what our experience was like filming I Do Without You.
Scene 2 Alpha, take 1, Mark.
We didn't have any trailers or a dedicated caterer. All the equipment fit in someone's car, and people ended up wearing multiple hats to help each other out. Our approach was making a movie with our friends. Some we hadn't seen in a long time, so the atmosphere was friendly, casual, and on our end, always full of gratitude. We also capped our work days to be only 10 hours as opposed to the usual 12. This was not only because the director, me, was 7 months pregnant, but also because when people are working for free or for cheap, it's a favor, and little considerations like that can make a world of difference. Honestly, shorter days should be the norm, but that's a topic for another day. Our first location was at our executive producers, Sean and Chelsea's house.
Don't come over and look at what I'm doing.
Which they rent out as a location often, so it's already set up to accommodate a whole crew. The first day of production is kind of like the first day of school. You're happy to see friends you haven't seen in a while, but it's also exciting to meet new ones. We're all getting to know each other as a crew and figuring out what our groove is with this specific group on this specific project. It's always a little slow to get going, but that's why we only plan to shoot 2 scenes today. We always start out by blocking, which is just walking through the scene in the actual location.
Honestly, Majeed, I think for this, basically this is your trajectory, and move, I think, when you feel comfortable moving around like that.
That way the actors know exactly where to be and the crew knows exactly which parts of the set need a little more love.
Now I changed my mind on letting you feel the flow. Now I'm gonna tell you the flow.
I'm usually a little more discreet and I like to talk to the actors privately. But when you're pregnant, there's only so many times you can get up and go back and forth. I tried my best. Production always provides lunch, but we went a step further. During lunch on day 1, music started blasting and no one understood what was happening. Our producers had started this tradition on a previous film they did together, where they did a daily raffle during every lunchtime.
Wait, hold on. From the top, let's go. You can't redo it.
Every day. It was a quick bit of entertainment and a chance for our producers to be more than just the signatures on an email. And by the end of the dance, somebody would win a gift card.
Natallie!
It was a really fun time.
Where is it? What is it?
Days 2 and 3 were at our house, and by then we had gotten into more of a flow.
Do you want a hand?
No, it's like your hands are full.
It kind of felt like throwing a party, where we stocked our fridge with drinks and snacks, we set up tables and chairs in the backyard, we turned our bedroom into a hair, makeup, dressing room, mini hangout conversation space. A day goes a long way in a film shoot, so by this second day, we had built enough trust with each other to try a sort of stunt. It was more of a, let's be ready to catch them in case they fall kind of thing. And my fabulous actors were so game to try it. At this location, we did split days, aka half the shoot is during the day and half of it is at night. And that's because we had various scenes across different times of the day and we didn't want to do a full night shoot. Because, again, pregnant, but also night shoots suck. Another difference between us and a bigger show is that if we want a scene with a car on the street, we can't just close down the road and set up our equipment. Sometimes you have to get creative, so we put a car on our front lawn to keep everyone safe, and you can't even tell. I don't think. We did have to ask our neighbors to please turn off their security lights, others their Christmas lights, and also some headlights from a car makeout sesh down the street. But they were relatively easy days, and the only apology we had to issue was to our fireman neighbor for not giving him a heads up there would be 2 women screaming on our lawn. And then they leave, so goodbye, Connor.
See ya.
Our 4th and final day took place at BuzzFeed's LA offices.
I get a lot of work done at this office, as you can tell. There's a lot of things. We're just focused on getting this project done as quickly and efficiently as possible.
This was our busiest day with 4 scenes in 3 different locations, additional cast members, and lots of extras. By then, of course, we were a well-oiled machine.
Hello? Yeah. I mean 5.
Okay, so the extras are just our crew and some of our family.
Oh, we see her shoes now. Oh, this isn't what I'd wear to work?
But look how cool it looks. We knocked out our first scene in just a couple of hours while the next one was getting set up. And then we got to do one of the most fun setups of the movie, which was turning this corner of the office into an urgent care waiting room. There were a lot of moving parts in this scene, but my personal favorite is baby Violet making her first cameo from the womb. I've said it before and I'll say it again. No one can make a movie alone. My producers and I worked really hard on the prep, but once we get to set, it's the crew that turns it into a reality. Our cast is insanely talented and had all of us giggling throughout various takes and adding their own spin on their characters. It was wonderful. Oliver and I started working on this project as a duo, but by the end of it, it became something magical that belonged to every person that had a hand in it. We hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of our style of work, and if you were a Seed and Spark supporter, know that we truly couldn't have done it without you. Thanks so much, everyone.